Unpacking the woes of Nigeria's economy. It's clear that the root of the problem lies not in the intentions of its leaders, but in their limitations. Many of these leaders genuinely dream of propelling Nigeria towards prosperity and saving its people. However, their lack of knowledge and misguided priorities have hindered their efforts, ultimately leading to their downfall. If our leaders are terrible, we are also terrible people too. Because our leaders are the product of our society, they are not from Mars or Jupiter. In essence, Nigeria's economic struggles stem not from a lack of vision, but from a lack of foresight and expertise. It's a stark reminder that even the best intentions can derail from inadequate knowledge and poor decision-making. Nigerian leaders have mastered the art of building physical structures without proper assessment and have neglected the most crucial aspect of development, building the people. The fundamental flaw has led to the downfall of our nation. While politicians boast of their architectural achievement, they have forgotten that true progress lies in the empowering and uplifting the citizens. Visit some states, and you will find grand, aesthetically pleasing structures that once showcase a politician's achievement. But years after they left office, these same buildings stand as abandoned relics, a testament to the transience of superficial development. The reality is stark. When leaders prioritize physical infrastructure over human capital, the consequences are devastating. The people remain unempowered and the nation stagnates. Natural creatures have claimed the crumbling ruins of once majestic building, a testament to the folly of Nigerian leaders. Lizards, frogs, snakes, and insects have made themselves at home, surrounded by the eerie silence of abandonment. Billions of dollars were sunk into this edifice, now a relic of retrogression, not progress. The irony is stark. While our leaders boast of grand projects, they lack the foresight to plan for the future. Meanwhile, other nations are charting their economic courses for the next century, working tirelessly to achieve their vision for the next generations and the generations unborn. In contrast, Nigerians' leaders can't seem to plan 2 years ahead. The legacy of abandoned projects littering all over 36 states, including FCT, is a damning indictment of our leaders' short-sightedness. A nation that fails to plan for the future is doomed to stagnate, leaving its people to suffer the consequences. In the other way, they would want to claim the hero of who saved us from stagnated, dilapidated state of underdevelopment, but lack of knowing who to and how to appoint, apart from appointing candidates based not on merit, but based on religious and tribal affiliations as a certified licensee. Nigeria's politicians are master orators, but when it comes to driving innovation and creativity, they fall short. This lack of forward thinking has led many expertise, talents, and creative Nigerians to seek opportunities elsewhere, where their skills are valued. Ironically, Nigeria is richly endowed with natural resources and a high hydrological deposit, boasting an impressive 10,000 kilometers of waterways, 8 major rivers, and oceanic currents that could generate over 800 gigawatts of electricity to power economic growth, and also enough to be sold to an upland African neighbors. But instead of harnessing this potential, Nigerian engineers prioritize showcasing their English language skills over unleashing their creative genius. The result is electric power shortages. The question remains, why do we continue to lament about the state of our nation? Some argue that the politicians in power today weren't elected, but the truth is they were voted in by humans who were swayed by tribalism and religious sentiments rather than visionary leadership. This myopic approach has led to Nigeria's stagnation. The reason why we rant, and the rant won't end anytime soon. The country's economic struggles are well documented, with the Nigerian economy experiencing significant downturns in the 21st century. including the 2008 global financial crisis and the 2014 oil price crash. These challenges have far-reaching socioeconomic impacts, including soaring unemployment and poverty rates, inflation, and widespread social discontent. To break this cycle of stagnation, Nigeria needs leaders who can think critically and creatively, prioritizing innovation and progress over tribalism and religious divisions. Only then can the country unlock its vast potential and achieve sustainable economic growth and development for everyone to enjoy. In Nigeria, the pursuit of academic success has taken a troubling turn. Parents bribe school proprietors to ensure their children pass, regardless of their child's ill performance. If their child struggles, parents blame the school, not their child's lack of effort. They then withdraw the child and enroll them in a school that falsifies grades. This culture of shortcuts and blame shifting is alarming and concerning. We fault politicians for rigging elections, yet we condone and patronize similar behavior in our schools. Our understanding of governance is skewed. We fail to recognize the role of institutions in shaping our economy. In India, Canada, and in Scandinavian countries, including the Baltic regions, banks drive economic growth with minimum or a near zero loan facility, while you pay more than 35 to 40% interest rate in Nigeria, making the Nigerian banking system notorious for their exploitative practices, rivaling the infamous Italian mafia. The telecommunications industry is another source of frustration. Once you are connected to their network, your bank account becomes vulnerable to exploitation. It's a billion-dollar industry built on inefficiencies and corruption. Where do we go from here? A cry from an ordinary Nigerian. Where are the prayers we are told would change our leaders' hearts? Our prayers move mountains but cannot change the hearts of our politicians. We've been praying, but instead of seeing results, our men of God have formed alliances with politicians using deceptive tactics to exploit us further. It's as if they are more interested in lining their pockets than in serving the people. Banks, telecommunication companies, academic sectors, and importers have already taken advantage of us, and now our spiritual leaders seem to be doing the same. It's a cry of frustration from our ordinary Nigerian in diaspora, feeling helpless as we watch our country struggle, so also the Nigerians at home. May God bless Nigeria. We need all the blessings we can get. As Nigerians in diaspora, we are trying to make a difference, even from afar. Initiatives like the non-resident Nigeria ordinary account and the non-resident Nigerian investment account are steps in the right direction, allowing us to invest in Nigeria's future. But what is basically our concern is that maybe the investment plans may fall into the wrong hands tomorrow. And this is a major concern. Upon this, we need more than just economic solutions. We need a transformation of heart and mind. We know how fantastic the system is being corrupted. Even ordinary Nigerians from the street are not spared. Sometimes corruption is deep-rooted to the extent that one may feel plants are also infected with corruption. Remain blessed and be guided.